Hello and welcome to the August 2022 property market update for Mount Cotton, Cornubia, Shailer Park, Loganholme and Tanah Merah. Hi, it's John Pell from Elders Real Estate here, and in this video I'll discuss the current property market trends and results for August 2022. So if you're a homeowner or a potential seller or even a buyer, keep watching. Firstly, Mount Cotton. There were 4 homes sold, which is one more than August last year, with the highest price being at $830,000 and the lowest price at $720,000, with the average price for the month at around $780,000. Cornubia is next. There were 10 homes sold compared to 12 last year. The highest price for the month was $1.12 million, with the lowest at $620,000, giving the average for the month of around $847,000. Loganholme, there were just 4 properties sold in August compared to 12 last year, so a considerable drop. The highest price was $870,000 and the lowest was $540,000, with the average being around $596,000. Shailer Park, there were 7 homes sold this year compared to a very good 22 last year, with the highest price being $1,060,000 and the lowest at $540,000, with a townhouse selling for $490,000, and there was also a block of land that sold for $475,000. The suburb average was around $917,000. And finally, Tanah Merah, there were just 2 sales compared to 7 last year. The price for one was a house at $840,000 and a townhouse selling for $300,000. By the way, for you homeowners considering selling this year or into the future, I've put together a checklist of my top 30 tips for increasing your property's value before selling. If you'd like a free copy, you can download it by simply going to this web page. It's bit.ly/johnpell30. Enter your email address and the report will automatically be sent to you. As I said, it's free and it's a good read. Okay, so let's keep going with the monthly update. So interest rates have continued to increase. There are certainly less properties on the market, and for those that are on the market, there are less buyers, and those buyers that are out there are certainly not rushing to commit. So we're finding that sellers and buyers are certainly having to reconsider their current real estate requirements, with sellers having to adjust their price expectations and buyers trying to decide when is the best time to buy, and I guess we're all wanting to know that as well. So what do we do when selling your home feels too much work? Many of us dream of moving to another home one day, but often when we start thinking of the practical implications of getting ready to move, the obstacles start mounting and the dream of moving becomes simply that, a dream. When you own a home, it's an emotional safe haven and also an investment. So often the most valuable asset we own. So we think of selling the asset, it seems to stand that we hope to present it at its best to maximise its value. Our emotional side wants our home to look great before we open it to the public, and we know that improving presentation should add value and bring us the best possible price. By presenting it at home at its best is not a small feat, and there can be a plethora of jobs involved. For example, painting the exterior, the fences, the interior doorways, whatever needs to be freshened up, tidying up your block, cutting back trees, removing weeds, because we want to create a positive first impression. Water blasting parts, perhaps, decks, cladding. Do those repair jobs that are well overdue and you've just let them go by, or simply needing to do a declutter, so perhaps hiring a storage unit to clear out the garage. And that's just the standard preparation. Many owners also need to decide whether to renovate areas like kitchens and bathrooms before going to market. Most of us simply don't have the time or the finances for this. It's no wonder that once we build a mental to-do list of our jobs to go into the market, the idea of selling becomes very stressful and we choose not to take any action at all. But is this the right approach? Should we allow this list of challenges to stop us from a move that might improve our quality of life? Do we really need to present our homes perfectly when we go to the market? The answer is simply no. While any prep work you can undertake will likely help your sale process, if the list of outstanding jobs stops you from actually selling, then it doesn't really matter. So here is my recommendation. Decide firstly whether you need to move. If moving would improve your life, then commit to making it happen. So decide on a time frame, whether it's 3, 6 or 12 months, then decide on what prep work can be reasonably done in that time frame. Let go of anything that is impractical, so tick it off the list. So what does this look like in practice? Well, you might want to consider hiring a house washer or a landscaper, perhaps a handyman to tidy up a few maintenance jobs. But then that full-scale renovation is not possible, even though your home might need it. Buyers appreciate well-presented homes, but they also like being able to add value themselves. They are looking at far more than just the superficial details. The key features of any home are the things you can't easily change, like the sun aspect, its location, access and space. It's those key features that buyers are searching and pay for. Everything else is a nice to have. It can be hard to take the leap to sell when your home is imperfect. Its shortcomings stick out to us because we are familiar with them. In our professional experience, owners place too much emphasis on the parts of their home they don't like and not enough on the redeeming factors which the next owner will fall in love with. It's our job as agents to emphasise the attractive aspects of your home. When it comes to time to sell, that's when we do the best work. It's also our job to help you decide which pre-sale activities will add the most value and which ones are simply nice to have but not essential. Let me leave you with this last thought. Don't let perfection get in the way of progress. You might be ready to move into your home. It's there waiting for you, so get into it. So thank you for listening. Remember, if you'd like my 30 tips for increasing your property's value before selling, go to the webpage bit.ly/JohnPal30. If you have any questions or would like to have a chat about your real estate requirements, or perhaps would like a free, no obligation health check appraisal of your property, give me a call on 0418 782296 or email me on john.pal@eldersrealestate.com.au. Thanks for listening. See you next time.